Yes, shalom, Israelites, and all people of goodwill. This is Joseph Israel, and I'm here today. This is part 2 to James chapter 1. And, really it should be the book of Jacob, as we were talking about. And Israel is the Most High's people, and the Apostle James was a Hebrew, and he was writing to Israel. And again, Israel, as I was bringing out in other videos, you can see who our true Israel. It's not just a bloodline. It is all nations. We all stem from one Adam, and even Noah. We all come from these ancient ones, and we are all people. And the Most High, He gathered the children of Israel and brought them to Mount Sinai and gave them His law. And we have His word here. And at the time of the Messiah Yahshua, the call to Israel went out not only to the Jews, but to all nations. And anyone that has that faith in all nations is an Israelite. So that's why this book in chapter 1, verse 1 says, to the 12 tribes scattered around the world. Okay? So I was talking about that we have to go through these trials, and it brings patience. And it says, verse 4, let patience have her perfect work, that you may be perfect and entire, wanting nothing. If anyone lacks wisdom, that means if we need understanding, and we all lack wisdom, obviously, let him ask of Elohim, that gives to all men liberally. So the Most High freely wants to give this understanding to us. And it says here, and upbraideth not, that it shall be given to him. But let him ask in faith. So whenever we pray to the Most High, we must ask in faith, knowing that the Most High hears our prayers and will reward us. Let him ask in faith, knowing nothing, wavering. So do not waver. I'm going to read it again. Sorry for it being unclear. Let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. For he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea, driven by the wind and tossed. So don't, if you're asking the Most High something, know it's in His power to give it. Nothing is impossible for your way. He does everything that is righteous. And so if you're asking for something righteous and to understand the scriptures, He will give it to you. And of course, there are certain secrets that could only be revealed at the right time, but He wants His message to be known. And He wants to give it to His people. So let him ask in faith, nothing wavering. Verse 7, for let not the man think that he shall receive anything of the sovereign. If you're not asking in faith, the Most High is not going to give it to you. But if you do ask in faith, He's definitely going to give it to you. It's 1 + 1 = 2. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So you can't live two lifestyles. You can't live for the system and for God's kingdom. You can't live for money and serve the Most High. So we have to not be double-minded and think that we really want something, and yet at the same time we're thinking it's not going to happen. If we believe His kingdom is going to come and His will is going to be done on this earth, we shouldn't waver on that. We have to know these things. These have to become concrete. If we lack wisdom and insight into why these things are concrete, then ask, seek, you will find. The Messiah teaches, seek and you will find, knock and the door will be open. He wouldn't have said that if it wasn't true. So it's true. Seek and you will find. It's so beautiful. But a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. And that's why I see people back and forth. They change their belief systems. They're always confused. But if we want the truth, just seek and He will give it to you. And that's where I want to leave it today. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will open. Ask with faith and the Most High will answer your prayers. And love to everybody. And this is part 2 of our video. And shalom, shalom, from my house to your house. And all questions and comments are loved and respected. And we look forward to talk to you. One love, Joseph Israel, signing out. Shalom.